And now for our feature presentation.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Aubrey Scott's Arcade of Fun. And I want to welcome you on my first game of Jeopardy Teen Tournament for the Game Boy. Let's see how we Here are the categories: halls and lockers, matter, U.S. government, lab tools, the circus, and finally books and authors. Books and authors for 500. Black box. Not able to come up with anything. The author of Black Box is Richard Wright. Okay. Who also wrote Native Son. The circus for 500. The Ringling Brothers Circus had one that measured 500 by 200 feet. What is a tent? Let me get the phone here. Aubrey Scott's office. Aubrey speaking. Hit it. Not yet. I've had a cup of coffee, but that was it. Oh, it's on. It's already on. Oh, that's right. I remember that. East Texas burger, please. $1:30. Okay, let me look at the time on my clock here. 1:17. Okay, so I'll call it in 13 minutes. Why don't we do it at 1:40 maybe? All right, I'll do it at 1:40. Bye. All right. So let me go ahead and make sure my clock is down here. Keep an eye on it. All right, here we go. The circus. What's a tent? All right. Let's go halls and lockers 500. If you are very late to school, you may have to do this. What is sit in the hall? Wrong. Oh well. Let's see if Diane can get this one right. Sign in. Oh, okay. Alright. Next clue. Teachers often tell students not to do this in the hall. What is run? Correct. Let's go lab tools for 500. A special beaker, narrow at the top and wider at the bottom. 100% sure. You know what? I think I'm gonna buzz in on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and buzz. What is a flask? There we go, that's right. Let's go matter for 500. Ooh, double. I don't feel all that comfortable with this category, so I'm going to go $66 only. Here's the clue in matter. Elements that break down into other elements. I'm not all that sure, so I don't know. Radioactive elements, but I didn't wager too much, so that's okay. That's okay. We'll go books and authors 100. Wrote Old Yeller. Who is Fred Gibson? Old books and authors for 2. Wrote Alice in Wonderland. Who is Lewis Carroll? Books and authors 3. Wrote The Yearling. Who is Rawlings? Marjorie Rawlings? Correct. Books and authors 400. Wrote Robinson Crusoe. Who is Daniel Defoe? The circus for 100, please. In 1793, George Washington attended the first U.S. circus in this city, then the nation's capital. What is Philadelphia? The circus for 2. In 1907, Barnum and Bailey's circus was sold to these brothers. Who are the Ringling Brothers? We'll go the circus for 300. There are 2 main types of these in the circus, August and Whiteface. What are clowns? The circus 400, please. Type of act that was the specialty of the Walendas. What's the high wire? Halls and lockers for 100, please. Or for 200, I mean. The series of numbers used to get into your locker. What is a combination? Halls and lockers for 300. The other term for being late to class. What is tardy? Halls and lockers 400, please. A note that lets you walk through the halls. What is a hall pass? Rascals 100. A very sharp knife-like tool used for dissecting. What is a scalpel? Lab tools 200. A special type of heating tool that burns with gas. I have a guess, but I'm going to hold back. If I were to buzz in, I'd say, what's a Bunsen burner? Oh, that would have been right. Oh well, it's okay. Lab tools 300. A special cylinder with markings on the side to measure. What is a graduate? Lab tools 400. A general term for a glass jar in a lab. Wrong. A beaker. Beaker. A matter for 100. A measure of the force of gravity of an object. Wait, alright. Matter for 2. Condition of matter through which light cannot pass. know how you say it, but either way. Matter 300. Compounds formed when oxygen combines with another element. Diane, how did you even get on the show? Oxides. Alright. A chart containing many facts about elements and their atoms. What is a periodic table? Correct. We'll go ahead and look at these clues right here. Here's for 100. The Articles of Confederation gave most of the powers to them. The states. Alright. 200. The name given to the first 10 amendments of the Constitution. What's the Bill of Rights? $300, please. The Constitution divided the Congress into the House of Representatives and what other body? What's the Senate? Besides the Congress, this president, this body is the third branch of our government. What is the judicial? Now the last clue. The number of years after the Constitution that the Bill of Rights was ratified. And that number of years was 3. Okay. So at this point right now, before we play Double Jeopardy, I'm going to go make a quick telephone call. I'm going to go do that outside of my studio. And then we'll play Double Jeopardy when I come back. I'm going to keep this on the air. Alright. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I just called in lunch, and we're ready to start Double Jeopardy. Let's play. Diane, you're in the hole at minus 700, so you go first. Settings 200. A woman who becomes sponsor for a child at baptism. What's a godmother? Alright, let's look at the other categories. We know synonyms is one. What are the other five? We have U.S. islands, Latin America, the comics, U.S. presidents, and USA. I'll take the comics for 1,000. Oh, Daily Double. One of the two. I'm going to put a 7 all in. Here's the clue in the comics. On December 15th, Peanuts and Schroeder celebrates the birthday of this man. Who's Beethoven? Who would have gone Beethoven? Booyah! $10,636. Comics 800, please. The other Daily Double. Whoa! Just like that. Let's put on 15 again. Oh boy. It's the clue in the comics. This bow-tied redhead has been going to Riverdale High for over 45 years. Who's Archie? Booyah! Alright. The comics 200. Neighbor whom Dennis the Menace mostly menaces. Who is Mr. Wilson? The comics for 400, please. Batman's enemy, the Joker, has hair this color. What is green? The comics for 6. The adjective that most often describes Hagar. What is horrible? Let's look over the categories one more time. How about Latin America for 200? One of the longest rivers in the world and located in Latin America. What's the Amazon? Latin America 400. The most northern country in Latin America. What is Mexico? Latin America for 6. The part of Latin America consisting of a group of islands. What are the Bahamas? Oh, it's not? Okay, I'm thinking I may have a clue here. I have it between two others. Caribbean. Alright. That's okay. Latin America, 800. The country that colonized most of Latin America. Alright, I'm going to try this. Let's say what is Spain. Yes. Latin America for 1,000. The country that colonized Brazil. What is Portugal? Alright, let me have synonyms for 400. A woman who has born a child, a female parent. What's a mother? If I keep going at this rate, Diane doesn't buzz in on any more clues. I'm going to be the only player left for Final Jeopardy. Synonyms for 6. A male parent. What's a father? Synonyms 800. Son or daughter of an uncle or aunt. What is a cousin? Synonyms for 1,000. A father's or mother's mother. What's a grandmother? Alright, let's have USA for 100, please. For 200, I mean, sorry. The Highland Rim area of this state completely surrounds the Nashville Basin. What is Tennessee? USA 400. In terms of population, Erie is the third largest city in this state. What is Pennsylvania? USA for 6. This capital of Mississippi is the crossroads of the South. What is Jackson? USA for 800. The extreme western part of Alaska's Aleutian Islands is in the same time zone as this other state. What is Hawaii? USA for 1,000. On an alphabetical list of the New England states, this one comes first. What is Connecticut? Islands 200. Kahului, once used for military target practice, is the smallest of this state's main islands. What is Hawaii? I don't know how you pronounce it, but either way, I think it's right. Kahului. Kahului, I can't say it. U.S. Islands 400. Treasure Island, a part of St. Petersburg in this state, may have been a hideout for buccaneers. What is Florida? This island is 300. Making it difficult for Diane. This New York island is divided among 4 counties: Kings, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk. What is Manhattan? Or wait, no, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back. Change it to Brooklyn. No. It is not Brooklyn. Looking for Long Island. Long Island. U.S. Islands 800. In the late 18th century, this Massachusetts island was the whaling capital of the world. What is Nantucket Island? U.S. Islands for 1,000. Chewing gum magnate William Wrigley Jr. once owned this California island 26 miles across the sea. I'll say what's Catalina Island. This Civil War President General was the first GOP president to serve 2 full terms. Who is Ulysses S. Grant? This president was actually born in Lamar, Missouri. Lamar, Missouri, not Independence. Who's Harry Truman? This 39th president's maternal grandfather was postmaster in Richland, Georgia. Who is Jimmy Carter? On April 11th, 1898, he asked Congress for authorization to use military force in Cuba. Who is William McKinley? a little bit of a gut feeling, but I'll see if Diane can get this one. No! So I'm the only player left for Final Jeopardy. Franklin Pierce. Alright, let's play Final Jeopardy. Diane is not eligible. Alright, here we go. Final Jeopardy. Oh, press button A. Alright. The process through which plants make food with the aid of sunlight. Alright, well they take my answer though. Yes, $34,243. That is my one game winnings total, $32,243. And I'm going to see you all for that next game coming soon. Thank y'all for watching. Welcome back, everybody, to Aubrey Scott's Arcade of Fun. And we're going to do our first game of Jeopardy Platinum Edition for the Game Boy. Let's see how we do. I'm ready. Oops. Odds. Start with him. Taking on Diane this game. And here are the categories. Business, travel and tourism, theater, disasters, 1980, and TV trivia. Business for 500. In 1918, this company founded by Walter Jacobs became the first to rent cars. Hertz. Alright. Next. Disasters 500. In 1902, this Martinique volcano erupted and wiped out the city of St. Pierre. Well, let's see if Diane knows this one any better than I do. Mount Paley. Alright. It's alright. So Diane has some cash and she makes the next selection. This car maker introduced the first truck, the one-ton Model TT, on July 2nd, 1917. What is Ford? Alright. My first bit of money. Alright. 1980 for 500. This Republican from Illinois announced his independent candidacy. Oh, I can never remember this one. Well, let's see if Diane remembers this any better than I do. She does not. I can't remember either, so I'm just going to not buzz in. Giving me the lead. John Anderson, that's right. TV trivia is the last category. I'm going to go with theater for 5. David Mamet's adaptation of this avuncular Chekhov play aired on PBS in 1991. Who is Uncle Vanya? Alright, let's go travel and tourism for 500. The Athens Summer Festival offers plays and concerts at the Heritage Atticus Theater on this hill. What is the Acropolis? We'll go TV Trivia 500. In a 1977 TV special, he turned up married to Zelda Gilroy. Well, let's see if Diane remembers this one, because I can't remember. Dobie Gillis. Ah, alright. Dobie Gillis. Alright. This is 200. MTV Networks owns VH1 and this children's cable network. What is Nickelodeon? Business 400. In 1965, this soft drink company bought Frito-Lay. What is PepsiCo? Disasters 400. This company's 1984 toxic gas leak at Bhopal is thought to be the world's worst industry disaster. Diane. Wrong. I'm not sure, so I'm not buzzing in. Union Carbide. It's Union Carbide. 1980, 400. This country with the most Catholics in the world got first visit by a reigning pope. What is Brazil? We'll go theater 400. A 1991 USC production of this Carol Capek play featured real robots. What is RUR? Let's have travel tourism 400, please. The Mozarteum is one side of this Austrian city's famous music festival. What is Salzburg? TV Trivia 400, please. Daily Double. A lot of money sitting in front of me. You know what? I'm going to put it all in. All the chips. Here's the clue in TV Trivia. Street, this Muppet makes his home in a garbage can. Who is Oscar the Grouch? Booyah. Alright. I'll take the business for 3. In 1926, German automaker Daimler merged with this company. What is Chrysler? It wasn't Chrysler? Well. Alright. Benz and Company. Alright. Disasters 100. In 1556, an earthquake hit this country's Shaanxi province and 830 lives were lost. I'm going to say, what is India? Oh, it's the other one. I knew I was incorrect when I finished putting in India. I know what it is now. China. Yeah, it just now came to me. We'll go with disasters 200. As of 1990, about 300 people had died as a result of this Soviet nuclear disaster. It was all over the news. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Chernobyl. Yeah, Chernobyl. Oh well. St. Elmo's fire may have contributed to its explosion May 6, 1937. What is the Hindenburg? $19.80 for 100. On June 27th, 1980, this song became Canada's official national anthem. What is Old Canada? $19.80, $200. Planning on sharing its oil profits with its residents, this U.S. state dropped its income tax. What is Alaska? Oh, $19.80, $300. His sister Beth won a bronze at the 1980 Olympics. He won 5 golds for skating. Who is Eric Heiden? Theater for 100. Travel and tourism 100. Originally called the Grand Cour, it's Paris' most celebrated thoroughfare. What is the Arc de Triomphe? Champs-Elysees, yeah. In 1963, Laurence Olivier directed this Lawrence of Arabia star in Hamlet at the Old Vic. Who is Peter O'Toole? Theater 200. This late Pepsi spokeswoman's trip to Zululand in the 1950s inspired the play Joan and the Zulus. Who is Joan Crawford? Theater 3. Jessica Tandy won a 1948 Tony for originating this role in A Streetcar Named Desire. Blanche Dubois. Alright. In this island group, you can tour the tortoise hatchery at the Charles Darwin Biological Station. What are the Galapagos Islands? Total tours of 3. An annex of Italy's Basilica of San Francisco contains the tomb of this divine poet. Who is Dante Alighieri? This Red Fox series was based on a British sitcom called Steptoe and Son. What is Sanford and Son? $200. He's the problem child among the 3 chipmunks. Who is Alvin? The Flying Nun was set at the convent of Santanco on this island. What is Puerto Rico? So I have $7,600. Diane has $100. So she goes first in Double Jeopardy, which we're about to start. Let's get started. Kentucky 200. The Kentucky coffee is the official state one of these, but its beans don't make a good brew. What is a tree? Besides Kentucky, we also have dynasties, the body human, mythology, languages, and presidential elections. Body commitment for 1,000. Carpus is a collective term for the 8 bones that make up this joint. What's the wrist? Dynasties for 1,000. This famous Italian dynasty ended in 1737 with the death of Gian Gaston, Grand Duke of Tuscany. The Medici. Alright. Kentucky for 1,000. This Kentucky-born author of All the King's Men became America's first poet laureate in 1986. It was Robert Penn Warren. Alright. We'll go languages for 1,000. Daily double. Alright, let's go for $2,311. Here's the clue in languages. August Strindberg's plays and novels were first written in this language. What is Swedish? Yes. $11,111. Languages for 800, please. Romaji is a method of writing words in this language in Roman characters. What is Latin? Pika-rupa. Japanese. Alright. Languages for 6. For 200. Urdu, this country's official language, is also spoken in northern India. What is Pakistan? Languages for 6. Most people in this language speak a Bantu language called Setswana. What is Botswana? It is indeed Botswana. Languages for 400. It's an official language of Dominica, Namibia, and New Zealand. What is English? Let's have mythology for 1,000. Type of mirror bears the name of this maiden who is beloved by Cupid. Psyche. Kentucky 400. Fountain in this largest Kentucky city sprays water in the shape of a fleur de lis, its city symbol. What is Louisville? Let's have presidential elections 1,000. He stayed at home in 1896 while his opponent, William Jennings Bryan, stumped across the country. William McKinley. Alright. The Ptolemaic dynasty of Egypt ended when her son Ptolemy XV was murdered by Octavian. I have a guess on this one, but I'm going to hold back. Cleopatra. Alright. Covington, Kentucky claims the only replica in the U.S. of his tomb. It's open from Easter to November 1st. Who is Ulysses S. Grant? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Alright. The mansion that inspired this Stephen Foster song is open for tours. What is Oh Susanna? Or wait, no. What is My Old Kentucky Home? Body given for 800. The encephalon is another name for this organ. What's the brain? Dynasties 800. In 1644, China's last dynasty was established by these foreigners from the north. Oh, the Manchus, alright. The other Daily Double, mythology for 800. Alright, how much do I want to put at risk? 400, no, wait, no. 1433. Here's the clue in mythology. A free-swimming jellyfish, or the gorgon whose hair its tentacles resemble. What is a Medusa? Correct! $14,344. I'll take body given for 200. Cementum is the hard, bony outer layer of tissue that covers the roots of these. What are teeth? Body given 400. It's the term for a narrow tube or passageway like the auditory and alimentary. What's a canal? Body given for 6. 4 neck veins, 2 internal veins, and 2 external veins share this name. What's the jugular? Alright. Dynasties for 400. When Nicholas II abdicated in 1917, it brought an end to this Russian dynasty. Oh, I have a guess, but I'm going to hold back. Romanov, yeah, that was my guess. Alright. During much of the Middle Ages, France was ruled by this dynasty founded by Hugh Capet. Capetian dynasty. Alright. Mythology for 2. She left Menelaus for Paris, the man, not the city. Helen. He won with 180 electoral votes to Breckinridge's 72, Bell's 39, and Douglas's 12. Abraham Lincoln. Alright. Amalthea, a goat that nursed Zeus, was later made into this constellation. What is Capricorn? Mythology for 6. As a result of a curse, her prophecies, though correct, were disregarded. In the 1932 purge of Republicans, the Democrats took over the Senate and he won the presidency. Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt? No, can I take that back? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say who was Herbert Hoover. I should have gone with my first instinct. Yeah, should have gone with Franklin Roosevelt. Gotta trust your first instinct. His promise to carry on Teddy Roosevelt's policies got him elected in 1908. I'll say who is William Howard Taft. Yay, now the last clue. was re-elected during the War of 1812. It was James Madison. All right. Final Jeopardy. Category. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go all in. Say who's James Madison. Yep. So we're gonna win a total of over $32,000 in one game. $32,288, I believe. Yep. $32,288 is my one game winnings total. All right, and I will see you all for that next game, next video coming soon.